Clio, are liking femboys gay? Are liking femboy gay? I don't know. I think it depends on you. Probably. If you're perceiving someone to be a woman, and you're attracted to women, I don't necessarily know if that's gay. If it is specifically about the penis, and then being a male, maybe that's more gay. But if it's just you see someone that you think is a woman and then you find out it's a man, but you're still sexually attracted to them, I don't necessarily know if that's... Like I said, the initial attraction isn't gay, you know? It's pretty gay. But what if you don't know? If you see a woman, if you see someone you perceive as a woman, and you're like, you're really attractive, I would like to get to know you, and let's entertain the possibility that they say, okay, but you still don't know that they're a man, you are under the impression that this is a woman, is that necessarily bad? Obviously, we're not going to go into the situation of like a gay panic in which you find out that they are a man and then freak out and then murder them and then you go to jail forever because you murdered someone. Like it happened in multiple times in history in like the last few decades. Do you know in Australia they only got rid of gay panic like not that long ago? Gay panic defense. It's when if you are involved in a sexual situation and then you decide to murder them, you could invoke gay panic defense as a form of it was not murder, it's like manslaughter, so you get away with it. Well, not get away with it, but you get a lesser sentence. Did you know that? That was it was called gay panic. Gay panic defense? They only got rid of it in I think the 2000s. I think it happened most often with, I would assume, transgender people. I mean, it's a thing that's happened everywhere, right? Gay panic defense. Yes, it was abolished. South Australia got rid of it in 2020. Yikes. What the fuck? I only know about the specifically Australian implementation of it because I'm an adult in Australia, so I don't really hear about gay panic defense when I was, you know, a kid in Ireland or the UK. Gay panic defense existed since 1920. It was first coined in America. It was called the homosexual advance defense, which is crazy. New Zealand, in 2003, gay interior designer and former television host was killed by part-time sex worker. That's crazy. Does liking tomboys make you gay? No, I don't think so. It's just you want to have sex with your friend. With your bro. What's wrong with having a bro with tits? I'm your bro with tits. Am I not? Guys, America has gay panic defense, I think. It depends on the state. What is gay panic? It's when you're involved in some sort of sexual or weird, intimate situation in which you freak out because you don't want to, I guess, be in a gay situation anymore. So you don't have a federal ban. Someone tried to pass a federal ban on it, but it didn't. It died in committee, which I don't remember what that means specifically. It got buried and never voted on. Oh, okay. So some states do have it, did get rid of it. Anyway, it's a very political topic, obviously, so. No, I don't think it's gay to like tomboys, guys. I don't think it's gay to like tomboys, because I'm a tomboy. I am biased. I don't think it's necessarily gay to like tomboys. Who hates tomboys? I don't think they hate it. I think they're just asking, is it gay to like... Because the thing is, like, tomboy... There's so many different flavors to tomboy, right? Because you're asking, is it gay to like women? And then the answer is no. Like, you can express your femininity in any way you desire. Like, if you like a woman who's masculine, they're still a woman. Just because they're, like, butch or masculine doesn't mean they're any less a woman. Like, if there's a guy who's any more feminine, doesn't necessarily mean they're not a guy, right? You can be as feminine or masculine as you want. No, you can like tomboys, of course. Just because you like a girl who has the same possibly the same interests as you, or like interests aren't gendered. Yes, there may be hobbies or interests that on average, let's say the average woman enjoys more than a man does, or vice versa, but that doesn't necessarily gender the activity itself. If you want to be into makeup as a guy, you can. If you want to be into Warhammer as a girl, you can. There's nothing wrong with that. Tomboy is a style. Most of the time it became common and it was gendered. It was just female with short hair that like sports. Yeah, it can be. There's lots of flavors to tomboy. It doesn't need to be pigeonholed into just sporty and short-haired. You can be like Jets, and you can like nerdy interests. You can be a nerdy tomboy. You can be a sporty tomboy. You can be a I'm trying to think of other archetypes, but I honestly, off the top of my head, I think I'm nerdy and sporty. I think kind of cover a lot of them. You can be a warrior tomboy. Yeah, you can pretend to be a man and join the army. Shimada, I feel like Shimada is sporty tomboy. Like, Jets is nerdy tomboy. Shimada is sporty tomboy. I'm also sporty tomboy. Formerly now too old to really bother. But I'm also nerdy as well, because I was the jock girl in school who also did nerd stuff. But Shimada is also a nerd. Yes, I know. I feel like Shimada and I are quite similar in that regard. Because it's also, like, we're looking at life like it's the 1990s, and you have to fit one and only one archetype on the school playground, right? That's not how life actually is. You can be multifaceted. You do not have to pigeonhole yourself into, oh, I like video games, therefore I'm a nerd, right? You can be into lots of things. It doesn't matter. The jock girl with good grades? I don't know about you guys, but in Australia, all of the jocks were smart. A lot of the jocks that I went to university with were really, really smart. They were really, really intelligent. And had some, like, that. They told me, at least, that they had some of the best grades in their school. They just also happened to really like sports, like rugby, and I think some of them went to, like, private schools, so they did, like, rowing and stuff. Like, you don't need to be just, like, one-dimensional, like a film character, or, like, a cartoon character. That stereotype exists because of American media? Yes. Or just, like, media involving schools in general was basically, like, bullies were dumb, jocks were dumb, nerds were smart but dweeby, so didn't do sports and didn't have any self-confidence, blah, 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 right? And then you have, like, on the female side, you have, like, cheerleaders versus nerds versus emos and goths and all these different stereotypes, and it's not real. They're not real at all. They're just, I don't know, archetypes that I guess help people comprehend things, but realistically, the average human is, I don't know. I'm genuinely convinced Clio is a man. Thanks, Will. I appreciate that, I think. Thanks for thinking me as one of the bros. No woman would ever play a geopolitical game. Can I ask you a question? Why do you think of hobbies as being like are you no offense, are you a Muslim? Or very, I don't know, hardline religious? Only certain things in society can be done by certain people? No and no, okay. Inshallah. What do you mean people can't like things because they are of a gender? There's plenty of people who like things that are not traditionally masculine or feminine. He just likes boys, maybe. You don't have to oblige by gender rules. I can tell you for a fact that most people in academia for history are women. Like, I can tell you for a fact because I friggin' taught them. It's like 90%, I think, is the gender split in academia for history. Explains why it's gone downhill. Well, you could also say, well, that's because men aren't stupid enough to do a PhD in history. Ha 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 ha. How's that comp sci degree working out right now? Just put the fries in the bag, little bro. There's a lot of friendly fire from that. I know. I'm not being serious with that statement. It fucking sucks that basically an entire generation of people were fed the idea that work in IT, you can have a degree for life. And then it turns out that all of you are disposable because AI will replace you. And that learning to code was not enough to get a job. CS degree, doing fine, thanks for asking. Good for you. It is very sad, though, that, like, something that was meant to be a forever industry is not a forever industry. More than one generation? Yes. So, like, I remember even back when I was in university in, like, 2006, 2007, that people were being told, do an IT degree, there will never not be jobs in IT. But then they kept saying that for the next 20 years. And people, I mean, still say it to this day, but I think that's pretty fucked up that you had basically, if you think of a generation of university students as like 5 years, 5, 10, 50, that's basically 20 years now. 20 years of students being told that, hey, if you get a job and if you get an IT degree, you'll be set for life. But unfortunately, that is not true if everyone follows that advice, right? Especially when that's not just like a thing where you live, that's everywhere, right? It's not just where you live, it's literally the entire planet. When it comes to getting a higher education, people are being told, yeah, but if you just get an IT degree, you're set for life. Like, I've spoken to my friends who had IT degrees back when, you know, I was also in university, in undergrad. They're okay, but the generations after them are not, right? Like, if you're 19 now, it looks a bit grim. Should have gone for infrastructure rather than coding. Yeah, I mean, like, realistically, the safest industry at the moment is probably a degree involving... Not even a degree, it would be a trade. It would be a trades position. So, like, being a builder or a plumber, realistically, a builder, a carpenter, those are probably going to still have jobs. IT and CS aren't interchangeable. Yes, and this is me being a layman and not really knowing the difference between the two. So please excuse me if I conflate the two as the same thing. I'm not being intentionally obtuse. I just don't know what specifically the difference is. To be fair, though, if you ask the average person what someone with an IT degree and what someone with a CS degree does, and they say coding, how wrong are they? Very? It's all computers to me. It's all beeps and boops. It's all bits and bytes. IT is very broad. Yeah, well, every industry is going to be incredibly broad, right? If you sum it down to its, I guess, base principles, right? Like, what's biology? Study of modern life. Or not modern life. Study of the science of life. If all else fails, you can try your hand as a warlord. Yes, become a PMC. Join a private military corporation and risk your life for money. Yeah. I think that's also called joining the army. You could do that instead. It's probably a little safer. Play Tarkov IRL? Yeah, but I don't think you just get... Like, sometimes you don't get to extract. Weren't there, like, Serbian mercenaries in Africa who just got left there? And now they're, like, having to just, like, try and survive in Africa. She kind of seduces you a little bit. She's trying to... She's a bit seductive, and she's kind of eyeing you up, like, I'm gonna tap that. And so if you choose to... side with her at the end, because I think you can not go with her, you finally get it on with her. And so she's doing her Kegel muscles on top of you. She's like gyrating her hips, let's say. She's riding you crazy style, let's say. And then while she's doing that, she stabs you with a knife. In the chest, and you die. Whilst you're like nutting. You're like, and then she stabs you.